family, welcome to my channel. My name is Bonola Mpofu, and if this is your first time, welcome to the Grounds of Faith. Today I'll just be talking about let us stop chasing prophecies as Christians. Why am I saying this? I've never been prophesied before, and the one time I got prophesied upon, I quickly became sort of like an addict to prophecy. Like I went to church with the expectation that, the prophet is gonna tell me something today. God is gonna tell me something today via the prophet. Oh, I can't wait. And when the prophet comes closer to you, you feel as though he's gonna say something. The reason why I'm saying this is it diminishes your relationship with God and your trust in God. You move the crown of God from God to the prophet or the person who gives the prophecies. You are giving away your power and your stance in your relationship with God. Prophets of old, it was not a normal thing for a person to just say, go see the prophet so he can tell me something, unless maybe they are going to war and they want to find out if God approves of them going to war. But under normal circumstances, you find that God will tell a prophet to go tell someone, not you going to fish out for a prophecy. Seek the mind of God concerning your life, and a prophet should often, if not always, come to confirm what God has already told you. Let's train ourselves to not dethrone God and make mini gods out of our prophets, because that's very dangerous. You start becoming dependent on a person. I believe what we should do as Christians is always ask God, show me. Cultivate that listening ear and that seeing eye to say, Lord, show me. Lord, I want to hear from you. What is your mind concerning my situation? What is it that I'm supposed to be seeing that I'm not seeing? What is it that I'm supposed to be hearing that I'm not hearing? Lord, open my spiritual ears, open my spiritual eyes to see. And in that way, you will seek less of a prophecy and you will have more peace and more answers from God. And God will always communicate to you in a way that you will understand him. To me, it will be God will be speaking to me through the word. To someone else, it will be through a dream. To another person, it's through a vision. God speaks to us differently. And yes, God can speak to us through prophecy, but most times is when you are not out seeking for it and running after it. Now you are having your relationship with a middleman. God has lifted the veil for us that we don't communicate with him through the middleman, but we go straight to him. And if we are not trained in hearing or seeing, but because we've communicated with him, he will use a prophet to confirm that I've heard what you were asking me and I had already answered you, but you lacked the ear, the understanding, or the ear to hear me. So let us train our spiritual eyes, our spiritual ears to see God and to hear God for ourselves. The evil of the day is we are having false prophets now. We are having people who operate under familiar spirits that we find ourselves fallen for things that we shouldn't have fallen for had we just asked God and God communicated with us in a way that we will understand him. So let us take this opportunity and take this time to draw closer to God, to train our ears and our eyes. So with that, family, I hope that this was insightful. I hope that this is food for thought, that you at least take, even if it's just 5 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, to pray to God and ask God to train you, to train your eye and train your ear to be able to see him and to hear him. With all of that, love you. Bye.